Hello, angels. It's Robin here with your daily spirit message reading for Wednesday, October 30th. It's also Dragon Day, so happy Dragon Day. But we are continuing on with the sixth placement in the Halloween tarot spread. So this one is called Mystery Card, and it's a secret message from Spirit. And I'm using the Witch's Tarot instead of the Dragon Tarot because, again, the Halloween extravaganza. So I hope you guys enjoy the reading and let's crack on here. Whew. Okay, message from Spirit. Okay, so they want you to know that there's something that you or someone or maybe a lot of people that you're pushing away, just being a little bit too defensive. You know, Seven of Wands is like being backed into a corner and like, no, I don't believe you. I don't want to say that. You know, it's just really putting up, like throwing elbows, you know what I mean? Just really a little bit over the top and maybe not accepting other people's ideas. So let's just move on here too. Yeah, it's really, really getting in the way of your manifestations. So there's that phrase and it says, live and let live. You don't have to show up to every argument that you're invited to. And if people want to believe a certain specific thing, you can just let them. Like there's a lot of people that talk about a flat earth as opposed to like a globe. And, you know, people are experiencing different timelines, even if they're in your reality. So you don't really understand other people's perspective on things. Like you want to maybe investigate the Mandela effect and how we remember certain things like Berenstein Bears as opposed to Berenstein Bears, which, okay, I could get started on that. But there's all these raging debates, but people are coming from different timelines. So people remember things differently. So it's not even worth, in my opinion, opposing things that at the end of the day probably don't make any difference at all. Angel number 222 just went by. Like if somebody wants to say the earth is flat, great. You know, awesome. You know, and there's arguments for and against. And this is something also with politics. I can't even start. Like social media is just flooded with political arguments and I don't care. You know, if I want to vote, I will. I'm not getting into a raging debate about who's the best candidate. You know, and I think it's exhausting. And again, I think people should be able to believe in whatever they want to believe in. And your ancestors are coming in. Your spirit guides, sorry about that. Your next question is about ancestors, so I'm getting into that timeline. But when you have an understanding that people have portals to different visions and realities, like arguing with somebody or getting defensive about something is like the biggest waste of your time possible, and all it's doing is diminishing your abilities with the Empress card, where you could just snap things into your reality. So, you know, maybe it's time to look at the way that you respond to people. So, and it is a huge weight to carry, because usually when you run into somebody that you disagree with, you're probably going to tell somebody else about it. You know, oh, hey, wouldn't believe what happened to me today, or oh, this person, they're like, you know, they've lost it. So you're carrying that energy and then you're sharing it with somebody else, and then probably escalate all of that energy up until where it's attracting all this other negative energy. So your spirit guides just want you to just say, hey man, that's fine, you know, whatever. Go you. You know. So I was gonna stop, but and this will just do wonders for your progression, where you just let things slide. Let it slide. You can do it, you know. Three of Wands, I'm here for me. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself front and center and like, okay, yeah, whatever, you're on your path. This is my path and I'm looking forward to it. And just whatever. So I'm gonna go.